Norman Mayor's Debate, January 30th. Is Norman the city of no?
Norman voters have rejected stormwater system upgrades, and to whatever extent it even matters, they're playing hardball with OG&E on that infrastructure agreement. And so, as we have the proposed turnpike looming, and the city council, not yet of passing any sort of a cooperative agreement to have frontage roads and access for that, and we'll talk about the UNP TIF later. Believe me. With all that in mind for this question, how do you respond to concerns that Norman has become a city of no, and that it can't find common ground or move forward in the best of difficult situations?
Sure. Well, in my 12 years on council, we've put forward, and Norman voters have passed multiple initiatives that have resulted in the largest investments in Norman history and quality of life through the Norman Forward program, the largest investment in Norman history and public art also through the Norman Forward program. Norman voters approved the largest school bond in Norman history 2 years ago. I think when Norman voters believe something is a good deal and that it will benefit the vast majority of residents, I feel confident that our voters do say yes. And when they don't think it's a fair deal, they don't think it's something we need to do, they say no. So I'm confident that if the city council and the community put forward the right plan on various of those issues, that Norman voters will approve them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mullenix. Same question to you. Do you have any concerns that Norman has become a city of no on some of these issues that can't find that common ground to move things forward?
Well, I think that it comes down to transparency and being better at conveying the message to people on what is trying to be done. I don't think on a lot of things that are no issues, the city does a great job of conveying what they're wanting to do or being transparent about it. And so I think by allowing everyone to be heard and focusing on what's good for the city as a whole can alleviate a lot of that reputation as a city of a no.
Thank you very much. Mr. Heikkila, same question to you. Do you have concerns that the city gets that label, and do you have any concern that we can't find common ground enough?
I have concern for both, and I also notice that there's a trend. It's also in Edmond, it's also in Yukon, it's also other places. A lot of things that have happened since COVID, a lot of things that have allowed us to basically hide behind computers and say whatever we're going to say on the internet that may be true or not true, helps us not make the right decision. I know that's phrased backward. As we look at things, there's a certain group in Norman that puts the no on the front part of Norman, and they always oppose everything. As we work with those people and try to find common ground, sometimes we do. Most of the time we do. We try to sit down and find some things that are just by the law. We're just trying to conform to what the law tells us to do, and we still get yelled at for no because it's not their opinion. So that's what I'll leave it at.
Okay.
Norman residents will cast their votes for the next mayor of Norman on February 11, 2025. The three candidates are Stephen Tyler Holman, Larry Heikkila, and Riley Mullenix. This excerpt is taken from the Norman Mayor's Forum held on January 30th. This event was hosted in partnership with NonDoc, News 9, the Norman Transcript, the OU Daily, and the Gaylord College of Journalism and Mass Communication. The entire debate is available to view on the News 9 website.